Hi there. Wow. I am thinking these days a lot about right decisions and what makes a decision right. And I said in a video a few weeks ago that there is nothing we can do to get into heaven. It's not a matter of making our beds right or rolling our socks right or even being kind and treating people right. There's nothing we can do to get into heaven because there is nothing we can do to get kicked out. But the reality is that from moment to moment, day to day, sometimes it feels like we're living in hell. And if you're like me, you wonder what you can do about that. And sometimes you agonize over your contribution to that. How are you making your life a hell? How can you stop making your life a hell? Will you ever stop making your life a hell? Oh boy, do I understand. Right now, I'm dealing with breast cancer. It's a modest diagnosis as these things go. It's slow growing, appears to be stage 2, but the tumor is of sufficient size that I'm opting to have a mastectomy. And I've decided to have a mastectomy on the other side as well. I'm telling you this because for me, this is one of those decisions that you should get right. And I'd always imagined, fantasized, that in this position I would opt for the least invasive medical treatment. And here I'm doing just the reverse. Go figure. When I made the decision, it felt clear. It just has the ring of truth. It's what I want to do. And then I got into second guessing it. If I were more in my body, would I be respecting my breasts more, my dear breasts? If I were more connected to my heart, would I make a different decision? Is this a decision that I'm making from my head, just trying to get it over with? And believe me, I do want to get it over with. But the reality is that mastectomy is not a fast way to get over anything. I'm sharing this with you because I want to share with you the humanness of our dilemmas about how to live right. And what I'm experiencing as I share this with you is the sweetness of my desire to get it right. It seems to me there are two aspects to it. There's an ego-based aspect that's all about getting it right so I can be okay. But even that is sweet. Isn't it sweet? That vulnerable part of us that needs and wants to be okay. I just feel like that's important to honor and recognize. And yes, we are always okay. We are the sky. Our experience of okayness is the weather. It comes and goes. But you know what? Moment to moment, I feel like the damn weather. I feel like that's me. And if that's your experience too, I just want you to know I get it. And yet there is still a way in which having this bigger understanding, the understanding that in fact I am the sky, not the clouds or even the sun, that allows me to find more peace when it comes to making decisions that in my lifetime I can't possibly know if they are right or not. I think it's important, because it feels important to me, that we bring our hearts, we do our best. But even that brings me around to the reality that we are always doing our best, even if we are utterly checked out, vegged out, detached, disembodied, freaked out. That by definition is our best. And isn't there something precious in that? And the paradox there too is that when I see that, I feel that connection that we all have with each other. And I feel more of that living compassion that living vibrancy, that living essence of being all right. Well, anyway, this went on longer than it usually does. I hope it made a little sense. There are no simple, easy, formulaic answers that I have right now. I just wanted to share a little bit of my world with you. Take care and be well.